I guess the 50-yard run kind of set the tone there.
Well, that first quarter, I mean, we're on our heels a little bit there. I thought defensively we were put in some bad positions as far as field positions are concerned. They had a short field, but I thought after the first quarter the defense settled in there and played pretty well. Unfortunately, we got to play better on offense.
The conditions, they had to be tough on Rakeem.
Yeah, I mean, they were tough on everybody. Central Florida did a nice job. They were able to run the football, and we weren't. And when you get into conditions like that, if you can't run the ball, you have a hard time winning because it was difficult throwing the ball out there today.
How do you adjust to that? I mean, what do you adjust? Did you tweak your game plan on offense and defense?
There's not a whole lot of adjusting. You just got to be able to run the football. And, I thought overall defensively, other than that first quarter, we played well, and we got a couple turnovers there, and created some points. And I thought our special teams were pretty solid. Other than one time I thought we were solid in kick returns and our punt block and all phases of punt I thought were pretty solid. We just didn't move the ball well enough on offense and consistent enough.
We talk about Rakeem's play in the wet conditions. Ditched the gloves. It was kind of tough on him though.
Oh, he had gloves on after they didn't play when it's wet with the gloves. But we didn't. I don't think either team threw it very well. I don't know what Central Florida's final yards or completions were, but again, it's difficult, in that situation for anybody to throw the ball. And again, you have to be able to run it in that situation. We didn't run it very well.
Yeah, I know you talked about this earlier. Talk about Vinny kind of stepping up for you big when you guys kind of needed to play there.
Well, that whole defense. There was a lot of good, positive things. After that we didn't play well that first quarter defensively. Again, we were on, and I don't understand why, but we didn't come out and play, the way we're capable of playing. And after that, I thought they settled in there and played pretty well. So, we'll take a look at the tape and see what happened on those first couple. I know we lost contain there a couple times in the boundary, and we got to get that corrected.
They get most of their stuff on the strong side, that big tight end.
I think they were running into the boundary. Those first couple of plays, they were tight that short side in the boundary with the tight end in the wing.
Okay.
How difficult is it to have a game plan for like 3 running backs? For the Knights,
they're George O'Leary and Charlie does a great job with that offense, and I knew coming in there were going to be a very physical football team. They had a week to prepare for us. Unfortunately, it seems like every time we line up, damn people have a week to prepare, and we haven't had a week. And that being said, they responded, we didn't, and we got to get better.
With this kind of weather, there's going to be some drops. Were there too many in your opinion?
One's too many. You can't have them. Unfortunately, we had a couple, and regardless of the reason, it's unacceptable and it can't happen.
You may talk about this, but talk about can't find that balance again with the running game. Their defense really stepped you up there.
Look at their stats. They're number 1 in America, I think, in rushing defense. You tell me. I know going in, they were one of the top 5 defenses in the country, by far the tops in the conference. And I don't know what they're giving up per game rushing, but I know it wasn't a hell of a lot. And we sure helped them in that category today because we didn't run the ball very well.
Wettest game you've had in a while, I'm sure.
The last one was West Virginia went 2 damn dry. Seems like this is the year of the wet games. Hopefully, we're through with this for now because those conditions out there are just they're not conducive to.
We're proud of the way you guys kind of matched them somewhat physically.
Yeah, I felt so. I thought we were a lot closer to them than we were a year ago. As far as matching them physically. Unfortunately, we lost a football game. That's unacceptable. Anytime you don't win, it's evidently we didn't play well enough.
Can you comment on this rivalry that kind of dates back to?
Yeah, I've been involved in it for 2 years now, and evidently it's not. We got to beat them. That's to be a great rivalry. We got to beat them. That hadn't happened for a while. So, George, I've known George for 30 years. Back when he was at Syracuse, I know he's an excellent coach, and he's done a nice job here. And they're conference champs. Somebody's got to beat them. And unfortunately, it wasn't us tonight.